Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James with Games. Happy Sunday, folks. We are here once again to go into that Labyrinth of Worlds, Ultima Underworld 2. This is session 15 of this playthrough, which is stretching out enormously in calendar time because I happened to start this as my Sunday game at roughly the same time that my buddy, who lives out west, was like, "Hey, you wanna do some remote tabletop gaming?" And so we have bi-weekly tabletop gaming sessions, which is made on Sundays. So, for example, last week just did not get it in. I was really looking forward to playing Ultima Underworld 2 last weekend, but after all the tabletop, after the RPGing was done, it's just, what am I doing here? I gotta do things to keep my life functioning, that kind of stuff. So let's dive in here. Let's see what we can do to progress the Avatar's quest. Hail Jacket, welcome. Firing her up. Here we go. We'll launch Ultima Underworld 2. EMS, rapidly allocated. I'm not sure what EMS stands for, but I can tell you that it used to take it used to say EMS allocated and then take a very long time before the game would load up. And then when I fixed the sound card, when I adjusted the sound card to the better sound emulation, boom. So I don't know, but hey, I'll take it. When last we left our hero, I believe I literally said, I'm not going to name this active save because I'll remember that I was fighting against Lethe. I hope that's true. So we are in the tomb of Praecor Loth. We are in the room where Lord Umbria, the flying fireball casting leash in the triad, in the trio, in the group of Praecor Loth was slain. Drinking coffee today. Oh. Yeah. That's on me. There we go. Just forgot to... It's because they've added experimental app sound capture into OBS, but it's experimental, so I haven't used it. And the default is just that they capture output channels. And so to have the song playing at a good volume, I need to have the headphones up. And then I gotta remember to turn them down to like 50% or something when I want my voice to compete. So we go up here and we'll find Lethe or whatever her name is supposed to be pronounced as. Drinking coffee this morning, because it is the morning. Let's see. Ooh, delicious black coffee. Well, it's okay. I tried a new blend from a not quite local, but regional at least, roastery. And they have another, it's a medium dark roast blend. And they have another medium dark roast blend that I quite like. I'm touch and go. I'm hit and miss on dark roasts. So I gave it a shot. Try new things. Nah, I like the other blend better. So I was here fighting Lethe, the mistress of Praecor Loth. I have some skill points I could go get better at fighting with, if it comes to it. But I came awfully close to beating her. So I'd like to just try again a few times. What I gotta do here is quickly glance at my reference sheet. Here we are. Purple potions are resist blows. And I've got a few. Distributed randomly, of course. There's one. Here's one. I don't know how important the resist blows is versus the... What almost worked for me last time was I did most of my damage after my resist blows had worn off, because she just kept missing. In other words, a lot depends on basically dice rolls that we don't see here. So I'm going to give this a few shots. This is also, incidentally, how I play Souls-like games. It's one of the reasons I've never bothered to stream one, because I feel like it would be extremely frustrating for the audience to watch me, say in Elden Ring. I, way ahead of when I should have, made my way into the alternate path that eventually leads to like the Sea of Rot and stuff, Lake of Rot. And I got to those gargoyles, classic Souls gargoyle boss. And I was not ready to fight them. But I felt like I could maybe do this. Maybe. And so I just tried it again and again and again, just because I find the combat fun. So when I can get into a good flow, I like it. So I was like, maybe I can pull it off. When I came back later after having leveled up and upgraded my gear, not even that much, I discovered that now I could stagger them in a reasonable amount of hits. And all of a sudden I could actually it didn't make it easy, but I could fight them now. I feel like it'd be super frustrating for a lot of people. Like kind of boring to watch me just do the same thing over and over, expecting different results. And perhaps especially so when they're like, why don't you just do this? Why don't you optimize your tactics? Why don't you change your gear? And I'm like, no, it's not how I play. I pick the gear that I think represents the character that I want to play, and then I figure out how to press the buttons right to win the game. This is a bit different, of course, because there's a random number generator deciding when the hits land. So there's real opportunity here for doing the same thing over and over again to produce different results, because that's how randomness works. Hey, lady.
Who has awakened me? A mortal, I see. Then this is... You have bested Morpheus and Lord Umbria.
Aye, I've destroyed them.
Then they are at rest anyways, and now I am the only one left to maintain the vigil, the company of one. Thief, would you learn who I was?
Aye.
I was Lethe. They called me Praecor Loth's general, but that was only a title. Praecor spotted me one day in an arena fight and brought me to the palace. From then on, I was his private killer, his mistress, and in death, his guardian.
Well, his wife says you should let me pass.
Helena, that boar. Must she always interfere? I buried her far from here, but still she seeks to keep me from him.
Well, Helena wishes what's best for her husband. You know, the guy she married, not you. The guy who married her. He didn't marry you.
Get out, thief. Can't I live with him just a little longer? No. Why must you take him away? I know he wasn't supposed to be killed, but this way is almost as good. He doesn't have to be dead, even though he wasn't supposed to.
She trails off, almost seeming to weep. Supposed to what? What has happened?
We were going to win. He was going to live. To win. Not this. Not the Guardian driving us north, killing us as we marched. Why did we lose and have to go north, sleep in blankets, and build the tomb here in the frozen lands?
As his mistress, did you really mind sleeping in the blankets that much? Lethe, I'm going into the crypt now.
No, I will not give in. At the least it will be a pleasure to kill for him again.
Well, if you'll just excuse me while I quaff this vial. Alright, let's fight. Oh, come on. I just got this shield, Lethe. Work with me here. So part of the goal here is to drive her back. To get her to back into a hallway where I can do this. The classic strategy. Back away. Hit her. Back away. Hit her. Back away. Hit her. Well, I've actually hit her once now. That's nice. Win or lose, this is a long fight. My understanding is that, without obviously continuous scrolling, that Dungeon Master is a lot like this. The combat often heavily relies around not, you know, hitting the buttons faster or anything, so much as just constantly stepping out of the range of the enemies before they even get their turn to attack, to take advantage of the real-time part. I have 1 potion of greater healing. So even after she's worn me down a little, there's still hope. Oh, there goes my protection. So ultimately the real protection comes in not getting hit. Hit her. But she's still not even yellow eyes yet. There's another crazy fight with Dorstag. Uh-oh. Okay. Want to last as long as I possibly can before quaffing my greater heal potion. You know what? Let me see if I can have any luck landing bashes. If I could bash her a few times, do more damage that way. And it's just got to be easier on the tendons for the avatar, right? Carrying a big heavy mace and just backhand swiping again and again and again. Or can I push her into this waterfall? That's how I want the Dorstag fight. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? You think I have time for this, you stupid giant rat? I want the fight with Dorstag to involve me backing him into some of the fire traps in the fire pit, but I have not had success getting him to do that yet. Wait, is there a trap shooting her in the back here? There is. There totally is. Now we're cooking. Driving her down. What is going on back there? Oh no. But now I can't get her to back up. I'm going toe to toe. Hail British. Oh man, this situation is deteriorated because I somehow found a spawn of monsters. They're getting in the way. It's this thing that was shooting her in the back, which was great, but I really don't want it shooting me. This is bad. Now it's behind me. Okay. Well, our strategy is totally ruined because I awakened that horde of monsters. For a brief shining moment there when the little imp demon was shooting her in the back repeatedly, I thought we might pull it off. But I called this episode the definition of insanity for a reason. I'm going to try a few more times, even if this one doesn't work out, which it kind of seems like it won't. And yet, you never know. Some strafing would be nice. But I don't think there's a sidestep. If there is a sidestep control, I have not found it. How are you today, British? Red light. Of course, I have literally no health. So a lot depends now. Oof. On me timing it much better than that. Okay, this is doable. This is doable. Without even crawling back to Britannia to use my additional skill points to get better at fighting. I can do it right now. Lethe's just in here doing calf stretches. Why does a skeleton person even need to do calf stretches? Okay, here we go. Quaff. Get ready. Weapon out. Start swiping. Ugh. Gotta get her out of this area so I'm not worrying about backing off a cliff here. Oh, I hate you, Lethe. What are you doing? Well, this one's the worst one yet because she's got my back now. You know what? This is a hallway too. If only there was a dodge roll button, I'd be crushing this. I'm pissing her off. By making my way deeper into the tomb. There's a sweet spot here where I'm gonna try to, once again, ride the line to as much damage as I can possibly take before I quaff that potion. She's on yellow. With no gimmicks. Like, I haven't aggroed the imp behind her to start accidentally pounding her with lightning balls. And ultimately, that was paying off for a moment. With him shooting her in the back again and again. But then, very shortly after the point where it was paying off, it was not paying off because I was getting swarmed. It's good to know that those monsters are there, so that if I do win the fight with barely any health left, I don't put off saving until I go meet Praecor Loth. Walk down the hall and get killed by a giant rat. That'd be demeaning. I suppose for all intents and purposes, backing up suddenly when you anticipate the enemy's about to raise their sword is a dodge roll in this game. Yeah, there's definitely a core action element here. Even if hitting and missing is primarily decided by some stat comparisons and randomly generated numbers. She's on red. I'm doing great. feel the walls closing in, Lethe? It's playing the "Hey, you're about to win" avatar music. Haven't heard that in this fight yet. I've heard the "Hey, you're about to die" avatar music. Oh, the bat came to save her. I smoked it immediately. That's a good sign. And we're back to the "You're about to win" avatar music. She's messing up my tower shield. Come on, land the hits. There's a good one. Ha ha ha! There we go. Doing the same thing over and over until it works. Actually only took 2 tries today. I had a good feeling. All right, boom, there. Call me crazy if you want to, but I'm not the one who's just a pile of dust on the floor. I know there's more stuff to fight in this hallway, but I also want to inspect anything she dropped. An excellent black sword. I'm not a swordsman. A flamstone. Okay, I am not putting that in. I can finish a minor side quest with the dorky guy. Well, it's a shame. The thing is, it makes a lot of sense if you're playing classic RPG, to make your main character, especially if you only have one character, a sword person, because you just know there's going to be an awesome sword somewhere. Technically, in my continuity, the avatar should be permanently fused to a demon sword right now. But we'll forgive that little continuity mishap. Now let's go down here. Okay. So there's a secret area beyond the waterfall here. It's just full of much less impressive enemies than leashes. You can hear the wings flapping. Oh, a bat. No, but there's an imp in there. There's that little jerk imp. Hey, what's that? Is that a new type of demon? Well, come get it if you want it. Upset Despoiler. Huh. What's going on in this weird place? For now, let's just... Oh, I see. It's a swamp. I'm swimming around in this stuff. Glad to hear, British. I'm well. I am physically indisposed. I have a historical hip injury. When I was 33, I think, I just suddenly, very close at the end of the summer, suddenly my hip just my right hip just super spasmed, and what it turned out, it took like a week for me to find out, to get in to see a good massage therapist. But what had happened is the muscle that connects your hip to your lower back, that muscle had gone into an extreme spasm where it was just it became as tense as it possibly could be and just would not relax. And so at that time, because what I'm going through now is not anywhere near as bad as that, don't worry. But when that happened, it was the worst pain I'd ever been in my life. And still to this day. And it bent me in half like a hobbled old man. Like I was half leaning over, and the school year was about to start, so it was like, oh man, this is gonna destroy my credibility as the cool young guy as a teacher when I have to like walk in. You know, I look like I'm like 5'1" the way I'm standing, and that's acting up this past week or so. So I'm just a little uncomfortable, but I'm doing my best to sit properly here, which is a big part of it, and getting in to see a massage therapist soon. Get back on track with that. Okay. One consequence of the morning stream, as Abra is reminding me right now, is that it starts and then all of a sudden it's TREAT's time. So I'm going to take a brief intermission to provide these cats with their TREATs. Abra, you want some treats? She's staring at me blankly. You want treats? Yeah, you want treats? She wasn't sure if I was talking to her or the audience that first time. Yeah, let's have treats. Go on, I'm coming. All right, hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. And we're back at it. Okay. I'm looking around for a controller. I was playing Lolo yesterday. I don't need a controller for this. I've got everything I need right in front of me. Okay. We've defeated Lethe. I haven't checked. What's my, do I have any more skill points? Only one, but hey, that's one more skill point. Maybe. Massive double door that does not budge. Well, I bet this does have something to do with going in this horrible swamp. So let's see if we're up to that. You know what? Can I pull off going to sleep? Do I have a fish I could eat? No. Let's see if I can sleep. Yep. Very nice. Ah, I'm into the water. What is this horrible place? Hostile deep lurker. A locked door. What is this? This is bad. I don't like this place. Okay, so the despoiler is probably my biggest concern. Possibly also the hostile deep lurkers. Getting poisoned though. Getting the "you're about to win" music because I almost popped a worm with one swing of my mighty mace. Okay, Despoiler is already on yellow, so he's not that tough. Oh, actually, he's pretty tough. Or at least he hits hard. Got him. Hey, I can hit these lurkers. This might take a couple of tries. I wasted some opportunities to do better in the fight at the start there, while trying to figure out the nature of the place, which is simply that it all looks the same, but some of it is too deep and some of it is not. So I'm probably going down here. Wait, do I have any hope of landing bashes on these dudes? No. Just stick to the swiping. Dance with who brung ya. Then I gotta hope that I'm not too badly poisoned or that I have more leeches, which I think I do. Oh, hey. And the despoiler, it seems, possessed a key. Do I have leeches? Can I find them before I die? It's a race. If I even have leeches. I don't think I have leeches. No. Badly poisoned. I'm going to die. Okay, gotta try that again. Gotta run that one back. Am I capable of casting and Nox with my poor... You know what? I should have tried. But I'll try that if I survive with a little bit more on the board, health-wise. Yes, British, absolutely. I am either going to do that immediately after Ultima Underworld 2 here on Sundays before I start up the last Quest for Glory game, or I'll do it on the Saturday, perhaps in between King's Quest or after the last King's Quest. It's definitely coming. It's on the agenda. I have not forgotten, and I will share it with the world. Okay, this one's going better for the team so far. Ah, there's the poison though. Probably from this slug. Well, we can hold out hope that I'm barely poisoned. Hail, Stempinski! Yes, I read the Wikipedia page on Nine Men's Morris, a solved game, as it turns out, a game where if both players know what to do, they can ensure a stalemate every time. Well played, Stempinski. Where? Okay, am I badly poisoned? I'm seriously poisoned. It's experimentation time. With my level of spellcasting, Ort, so that's Nox, and Nox. No, that is too high of a level spell. Oh well. I guess my strategy then is to die of poisoning. Ooh, keep the heroes out. Tell me of this keep the heroes out, and then I will update you, because I actually got some tabletop gaming in last weekend. Well, now I'm just badly poisoned. Maybe I can survive this. But I gotta get some more leeches now that I know what they are. Where's my keyring? I'm not gonna save, obviously, but for now I might as well try to carry on. Ooh, carrying on doesn't seem that promising, to be honest. There's the keyring. Okay. Now I'll limp back to here and just we'll find out how it ticks out. Oh, nice. Classic, like Dungeon Keeper, Tecmo's Deception. You're in the lair, waiting for the good guys to come so you can defeat them. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, I'm not going to survive with this level of poisoning. I think what I need to do... but I don't want to. I'm going to stick to the original plan of just trying the same thing again and again. Let's see if I can get... Am I going to start starving yet? No. Okay, That could help. Makes sense. Have you ever played the video game Crawl? Which is an asymmetric, arcadey sort of dungeon crawling game. Ah, you son of a bitch. Shooting me from beyond the veil. There. Now you're dead. You see how you did this to yourself, right? Well, let's say every little bit counts. You're trying to slog through an area that you could survive if you just had some leeches. Or a more varied character development path so you could cast basic antidote spells. So are pets like other? They're kind of like summons or familiars. Like you get other types of monsters that probably play under some kind of simplified control set, move set. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to kill these slugs before they get a poisoning in on me. Although it might actually be the despoiler doing the poisoning. Or these worms. There's so many gross things in this hideous swamp. Sounds like a very intuitive, oh no, assignation of monster rolls. Well, I'm poisoned, but I'm also healthier than I was the last time I did this. So perhaps I can, sweat it out. Let's see. I am badly poisoned, but I also have pretty good vitality. Let's hope that the Avatar can just bleed through it. Yeah, the arcade, it's not an arcade game at all. And like, it's hard to imagine how it would work as an arcade game, but they really used an arcadiness. No! Well, it depends. If it was several months ago, yes. No. No. Where's my money? Ah, there it is. Ooh, free demon coins. How am I doing? Still badly poisoned. Can the Avatar survive bad poisoning? Oh, ooh. So the kind of smart where they foiled your plans or short-circuited something on you? Keeping you on your toes? Alright, walk it off, Avatar. Walk it off. Still badly poisoned. Oof. Badly poisoned is 8 hit points of damage every tick of poisoning. Okay. Meanwhile, how much does starting to clear this place out did nothing for me? Ooh. Mildly poisoned. I'm gonna survive. I'm not going to overwrite the other save. But let's save and let's see. See what we can do in here. There are still those deep lurkers. Oh, is the mayor a good dude? Well, that's certainly a task that is definitely more an enjoyable task if you can do it with die rolls than with any kind of actual practical engagement. Okay. I think the deep lurkers might have got enough lucky hits on me. Or possibly they are poisoners. If they are poisoners, this is just hopeless. See. No, I'm only mildly poisoned, and it's deceptive how bad off I actually am. So let me make it over here to the door. I assume in front of the door I cannot stand. Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. I don't think you planned this, but I like the alchemist is illegally making fake gold, which is a false lead. Eh? Imagine if this key doesn't open this door. That'd be counterintuitive. And a button that will open the massive door back there. Or a pull switch. Perfect. Barely poisoned. I think I had just enough vitality to survive all this poisoning. Bats. Winged ones. Where? Stay away from me. I can't fight anything right now. Yeah, like I had exactly... Because I don't think barely poison is going to get me. Is that wing flapping beyond the veil? What do I see when I click on this? Stone wall. But I walk through the stone wall and across an invisible floor. Hey, hey. Spatty, welcome. I put it all on the line. And I pulled it off. I defeated Lethe. And then even though I'm out of leeches, Yeah, I thought, you know what? Can I cast Dan Nox? No. I don't have enough mana to even cast Dan Nox, and I'm out of leeches. But I think I just right-sized my health to poison ratio that I came up... What the hell is making that flapping sound? Anyway, here's the big moment of truth. Praecor Loth. Welcome, stranger. I am pleased, very pleased, that thou hast come. It has been so long since anyone has visited our humble court. One moment. I would definitely believe in the bad reputation of a tavern called the Rat Cellar. It has been so long since anyone has visited our humble court. Please, stay a while here and be at ease. I am Praecor Loth, King of Rhiannon. I'm just gonna say, very quickly, I'm not a huge Fleetwood Mac guy. You know, I know the songs that everybody knows. But holy shit, Rhiannon is a great song. Oh, good for them. But they haven't confirmed it. That's fun. That's a nice place to be in when you've set up a mystery and you can kind of see the players chasing down the leads. And I am James, Avatar of Britannia. Stay a while and tell me why thou hast come here. I got news from your wife. My lovely wife. How is Helena? She is... They tell me she is indisposed? How did she seem to you? Awesome. Creating work for you, but the fun kind of work. When you have to do something like that, but you know the players are going to use it, hits a little different than when you're preparing all sorts of stuff in advance and then hoping they go in a completely different direction and you're like, they're never going to go in the sewers. I don't need these maps. Sir, she bid me aid thee. I'm going to hold off on the hurting this guy about being dead. We'll break that news to him once we establish a rapport. Oh, exciting. Efficiency in the campaign, getting 2 sessions in just 4 weeks apart. Sir, she bid me aid thee. Why, yes, we've been having some trouble with the Guardian, wasn't it? But now, I remember, wait. It seems that was a long time ago, Must be over now, surely. And peace reigns again in my realm? Oh, no, your majesty, no. The Guardian actually conquered your world years ago, long ago. Surely you must be joking, James. I'm sure of it. The fighting at Rhina, was I wounded? I can't remember. We did defeat his armies, didn't we? We must have. He grows agitated, and his image seems to lose its sharpness in the air. No, your majesty, you were killed, and your forces were driven into the tundra and scattered. No, Wait, what is this place, this stone? Is this my palace? I don't recognize this room. Where am I? This is not your palace, majesty. This is your tomb. And Helena, my companions, where are they? Are they near? Well, some of them are, and some of them I've actually re-killed. They're like double dead. Ooh. I once ran a Call of Cthulhu investigation where it was a pre-created one, but even the pre-created is like, you're going to have to do a lot of home brewing because all it gives you is like the basic setup, like there's been an apparent murder, although no one knows how it was done, and some things have been stolen, some old papers that the university, Miskatonic University, wants back, and that's the hook for the players. And then it tells you all the characters and what they're like. And then for most of the characters, it also has a section in their character profile that's like, if you decide that they're the one who killed them, this could be why they did it, but you could also pick your own thing. And so I had decided to take a bit of the strange case of Charles Dexter Ward and work that in so that... excuse me 1 second. Oh, no, I gotta leave that door like that. Okay. To use the gimmick of an ancient ancestor trying to take over the body of their descendant. And so I picked one of the characters and was like, she did it, but she did it in a trance. She doesn't know she did it because her great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother was this witch who is now trying to steal her body. And because of where the investigation started, I kind of thought they would talk to this character pretty early on. And they just pulled a fast one on me and went in a completely different direction. And it made things really weird because it took them so long to start finding out what was going on. But I had to keep spinning things. I just missed... I didn't read your message fast enough, Stimpinski. I'll have to go look at it in the... Prepare to fight for the next session. Ratman uses fake gold. Yeah, so it worked out in the end, but like... they didn't have the attachment to the character that I thought they would, so when the serious thing of her body being taken over started to become an issue, I thought they'd be more torn about what to do, and instead they just immediately killed her. Resolved that issue pretty quickly. And so the whole thing culminated in like an Evil Dead, like sort of slapstick scene, where they're in the woods, where the witch is using the possessed body to try to do her final ritual. And they show up, and then they didn't kill her till the end of this slapstick scene. But the witch just starts using the possession spell to try to take control of different members of the party. So they're all just like randomly attacking each other and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And by the end of it, like, one of them's dead. They quickly are like, oh, okay. So she's been possessed. Let's just, boom. They shoot her in the head while she's unconscious and just kill her. And then rolled an incredible, like a 0-1, like a critical perfect on some communication check to tell a convincing story to the cops. They all got away with it. It was something. All right. They are dead, sir. They're at peace. I had not known that things were... I had known that things were somehow not right, but I was deceived. The three deceived me, didn't they? Doubtless they thought themselves kind. To be fair, they didn't just run around committing crimes everywhere. They role-played through most of this story. It's just at the end where they're like, when it came down to like, oh, the ancient witch is taking over this girl's body. They didn't care about her enough to not be like, well, geez, let's protect the world by just destroying the conduit. I'll wait till I'm out of a story thing here and then give you my tabletop update from last weekend. My buddy ran a great session for us. Doubtless they thought themselves kind. I am so tired, but first, there is one thing I must tell thee. Imagine if I picked the nay, go and die now. I'm listening. In my war against the Guardian, I carried a mighty battle horn, whose blast could shatter buildings and turn back great armies. 'Twas my greatest weapon in battle once, but to wield it requires great strength in the lungs. Few can attain such strength save by sorcerous means. In the proper hands, its power is enormous. Someone such as thyself, strong and unafraid of the truth, must wield it when I am gone. I trust you to do so now. His image begins to fade. Oh, I feel now as if I were dissolving in warm water. It's so restful. I feel my long saga has ended. He fades into the air. You feel a faint trembling beneath your feet. Hey, free horn. Whoa, that trembling wasn't really all that faint. Okay. Well, that's the tale of Praecor Loth. Still riding the line. I think I'm going to survive the poison. Did I get quest experience? I did. Still not a level up, but another skill point out of it. Oh wow, we're now on nothing. But 8. I think I can make it. I think I'm gonna make it. Especially if old Praecor Loth, a perfect goblet, a ragged magical scroll. Well, I'll put that in here. I don't care about sapphires so much. Ooh. A serviceable jeweled mace? Don't mind if I do. For now, hold on. A more manageable bag. Boom. A banner. And an undamaged crown. I'm gonna take the crown. Just in case, like, showing it to Helena on the way back is helpful. So here's another concern. Actually, you know, it's not that big a concern. At the end of the day, having done all this, all right, I've survived the poisoning. I'm the horn blower. Okay. Well, are there bats out here? Yes. In fact, something just hit me, or tried to. But let's get going. Now, am I starving yet? There. I think that's as far as I'm gonna get with sleeping until I find some food. So it's time to see, can I make it back through the tomb? Wait a minute. Place of power. It makes no sense. Oh wait, unless the 3 were corrupted by the Guardian. Otherwise, I can't think of a reason why Loth's own quarters would be the Guardian's place of power. But since I don't want to climb all the way up here again, no. Nope. Wait. Just try everything. No. Oh, got killed. Hold on. No. I'm not going to accept that just yet because I want to check places on my way out and then never have to come back up this high in this tomb again. So what if the poison swamp area, for some reason, is the Guardian's place of power? No. And I don't know why it would be. What if, though? The Guardian's place of power. It's just in here. Right by this switch. Of course not. Okay. Well, a jeweled mace is nice. Can't be repaired. So I gotta be careful using it on things that damage my weapon when I hit them. I can't think of any reason why in here would be the Guardian's place of power, but I guess, again, in the spirit of being exhaustive, so that I never have to come back here, I should go check. Oh wait, I did check in there, because on the other side there was a pentagram. Good. I like that. I don't think it's here. But being thorough is a good idea. Faint tingling sensation from the weird gas trap, and now the real game begins. Wait. Do I have a... Yeah, I've got a whiz stone. Oos. Vass. Whiz. Fireball. Okay. So the painful part here is like, is the Guardian's place of power here somehow? I'm inclined to say that it's down here or somewhere here where all the people are. Or I guess if it's on this floor, what if it's around the Guardian's guy? It's not like a dedicated place. Let's try it all on the way out. Oof, that was a bad start. Actually, wait, they're just bouncing off me. That's good. Don't want to go through the skeleton pit. Ah, I'm stuck. That sucked. And yet, once again, they bounced off me without hurting me. Is it because I have Praecor Loth's endorsement now? Now the fireballs bounce off me but don't harm me? Because they know I'm a good guy? What if solving this... Wait, there was no solving this. You can just get into the back of it that other way. Okay. Okay. Maybe with a jeweled mace and a handful of level ups, with some more combat training, maybe, just maybe, I'm ready. Can I get out of here faster and less dead by turning right? Frustrating part here, of course, is that I can't just weigh down the thing so that it's fired its one shot. Or can I? If I took my trusty old mace and put it down... No, does nothing. Okay, well, I took that hit. And I took that hit. And do I lose an obscene number of experience points? I sure do. I'm going to try to force my way through this. You know what? Hold on. I probably don't have the mana for it anyway. But is Create Food a sufficiently low-level spell? I don't know. I gotta open up the manual. I forgot to do that before I started. So, last week in our Numenera adventure that we've been playing. So Numenera is set in a world. The gimmick is just like, it's basically, in fact, they literally use the Arthur C. Clarke quote about any sufficiently advanced technology being indistinguishable from magic. It's a world that has like a medieval level of social organization and sophistication, and its own technology is medieval, but it's in our world millions of years in the future, and society has risen and fallen and risen and fallen. I believe 8 times. I think it's the 9th age, pardon me, that the game is set in. And so there's all kinds of Numenera, is what they call it, ancient technology, which for us is indistinguishable from magic. Very cool stuff. First circle, create food in Mani Liam. I probably don't have the mana for it, but let's see. In fact, I think I did it before once. Yeah, it gets the job done. Like they came up with just enough to be like, cool, here's a world where you can just do what you want. Mani Liam, right? No, that's Wiz, that's Liam. No, not enough mana. Eating the food would let me rest to get some health back, but no luck. If I'm gonna get out of here, I pretty much have to get past these things without being killed by them. Maybe I can't. Maybe I just take the hit, but it's a painful hit to lose that much. Experience. But it's so hard to avoid the floor traps, and I do not have any disarm trap skill, which is a shame because that would really fit with my whole gimmick. Of being a tinker, if I knew how to disarm traps. Can I touch the pressure plate? No. Can't use it. Well, that didn't kill me. In fact, it barely hurt me. I guess, you know what? Let's save scum. Because sometimes they hit you and they do like 30 damage. Wait, did that just work? Very nice. Last time I ever have to suffer through this particular thing. Oof. Well, I took that hit, but now I've done it. Oof. Well, okay. Made it through. This is roughly the area where the Shade, who thought I was on his side with the Guardian, was... No. Nothing so simple. Here's my badly worn jeweled shield that I ditched precisely because it's so worn. Let's report back to Helena and see what happens. And check this area for places of power. Helena? Or have I freed all the ghosts? I freed them all, haven't I? Is it safe to drink this water? Refreshes me, which is nice. No effect. It's really this is, with all the other places of power, I was largely able to kind of think it through, you know? When I found this secret area, I was like, this has got to be it. It's not. But the problem with that here is that it makes no like, the whole idea of this tomb was that the Guardian kept trying to get his people in to Praecor Loth and failing. Oh, so the Numenera campaign. Our characters have journeyed from the heart of civilization, the Steadfast, into the Beyond, which is a much more rugged place. Much less civilized, but still sort of civilized. Like, you know, there's some contact between the Beyond and the Steadfast. Because then there's a Beyond the Beyond, which is just like, we don't know what's out there. It's probably crazy. And we've journeyed to the north. Our three characters all have their own, you know, personal agendas, but they've converged on us arriving at this island at the time of the tribe their special winter festival. No effect. Okay, you know what? Pixel hunting right now is not what I'm most in the mood for. Not quite pixel hunting, but you get what I'm saying. I will do this in a more general way. I hope the spiders aren't all angry now. I'll check out the first floor, because what if the idea is just, yeah, the Guardian never got a toehold here. No, they're still peaceful. Freaky, but peaceful. Hey, boys. Don't mind me. And we arrive at the festival. And as soon as we arrive, that was when we had left off for the second last session. And then the next session, right before the session started, our dungeon master, or our game master, the runner, the campaign runner, sent us all stat sheets for new characters. We're suddenly in for this special session, we played as 3 islanders at the start of the festival. And we were playing as 3 triplets. And it's we're at our coming of age. And so we are given a task to climb to the top of the mountain and do something. And so we do. We head up the mountain. And at the top of the mountain, I want to test all these different spaces. At the top of the mountain, we discover an ancient facility. And we go into the ancient facility. No, wait. This is actually important. On the way up the mountain, we have a strange experience. We see a person who is running down the mountain at extraordinary speeds, apparently in a great panic. We're like, huh, what's that about? Running at great speeds, which, incidentally, is an ability that my character has. He can run at extraordinary speeds. So we see a person running down the mountain at great speed, and the person, if we try to like move out of his path, and he adjusts his path, so he's always running at us, and we're like, what's going on? And then the person reaches into his pocket and he pulls something out and he throws it to us. And then as soon as he throws it, we see him just kind of disintegrate into just little molecules of like a fine red mist, and then he's just gone. And we pick up the object he's thrown at us, and it's a key card of some sort, very mysterious. Like, it's a key card obviously to the players, but our characters don't know. And our game runner didn't give us much in terms of characterization for these characters, but he gave us like the stats, and that was just enough that like my character had the highest intelligence, and that alone like told me like, okay, I'm the tryhard. I'm self-consciously the leader, and we established a pretty good sister dynamic, and we got really into these characters. Maybe someday I'll come back and club those golems just for experience. Not today. Okay, I think I'm satisfied here for now. Plus, I'm hungry for sewer fish. Yeah, so we're getting into the characters, and our GM is excited by how into the characters we are, and he keeps commenting like, well, we kept doing fun little sister scenes, and he's like, man, you know, maybe we fish gets away. What is this? What is this? What is this nonsense about a fish getting away? Have I lost the ability to fish? That's going to be a problem. Am I too hungry to fish? What's going on? So we're all having fun. We take this mysterious card. We climb up. We make our way to the top of the mountain. We find a strange, ancient facility. We go in and we're like, oh, what is this place? And we're looking at stuff. And one of the consoles that we find is like a flat slate of some kind of ancient material with a slot in the middle. And we have this rectangular piece of the same material that fits in the slot. So we try putting it in the slot and pulling it through, and it's a key card. And it opens up a sub area. And we go down into the area, and it's this strange, like, medical facility, we think. We don't exactly know what's going on, but we're looking around. Oh, do I have enough now to cast In Manilium? Because I could use some food. Oh, great. No room to create it. Right. Well, I'll eat some Britannia food off the floor. Although I'm concerned about my fishing spot being all tapped out. We're going through the facility, and then we find like a glass canister, like a big glass canister. It's all dusty, and we brush the dust off it, and inside is a person. And the person looks exactly like the three of us. Are we quadruplets? What's going on? We don't know. We're all confused. We're concerned. We try to figure out what to do. We're like pressing buttons on the computer panels, but we can't get anything to happen because we don't know how to use computers. Currently, I'm lost in the tunnels, but here we go. Back into my own room, where, for now, I'll deposit my own trusty mace. Because it's heavy. And, of course, there's no food in here. Gotta go find some food on the ground. And we're like, oh man, you know, what's going on? What's going on in this place? We're freaking out. And, oh, an important detail that I forgot to mention, but I'll mention now, is that the Islanders have a sort of genetic shape-shifting ability that doesn't really manifest until they reach full adolescence. So, we all look around this place and we're like, that's weird. Well, let's get out of here. And Danielle's character, she had decided is very headstrong. I'm gonna eat this old meat from the floor. What's this? Lump of wax left over from the honeycomb. I bet if I found like twine or you know, like wick, I could make a candle by combining them. Like an animal, just throw my stuff on the ground. Okay, that should be full enough that I can sleep in my bed, wake up, cast In Manualem. If fishing is all of a sudden broken for me for some reason, for some cruel reason. And yeah, so Danielle's headstrong character is like, I'm sick of this place, I'm getting out of here. And we're like, wait. But she runs off ahead of us. And then I'm talking to our other friend, Rachel's character. About like, okay, like we need to keep looking around, like we shouldn't leave. I decided that my character accepts this clone or whatever it is in the vat as our sister. No, it's our quadruplet. We can't just leave her here. And so I'm like still trying to figure out what to do. And I turn to look at the other character, and she suddenly dissolves into a red mist, just like the guy at the start. And I scream. And I scream for Danielle's character, and Danielle's character turns around and runs back and climbs back up into the ancient facility just in time to watch me trying to, as I run back to where the vat is to try to help my other sister, disintegrate. And then Danielle's character panics, and she goes running down the mountain as fast as she can go. And all of a sudden, she's running faster than she can go. She's never run this fast in her entire life. What's going on? And she starts to feel her latent shape-shifting ability take effect. And she's using it uncontrollably as she begins to transform. And her awareness of what she looks like, he starts to describe, like, you know, your face is changing to look like this. And he describes my normal character with the super speed. And then up ahead, you see yourselves, like you and your sisters, coming up the mountain. And so you take the key card that you still have with you, and you throw it to them. And then just before you feel your body disintegrate. So there's some kind of weird time loop going on. I don't know what it means for our regular characters. Oh, right. Of course, magic's not going to work properly here. Hey, Lord British. But it was very cool. And he did a very good job of getting us attached to these new characters for a scenario that was just going to kill them in the end. And possibly reveal that they were never real or something. It was cool. Alright, sleep again. And again. Back to full health. Uneasy sleep again. Gotta eat more. Jeez. And even though our campaign got so disrupted that he originally was planning to do this, you're going to play as other characters. He said, I have a spooky session planned for Halloween. And so in the back of my mind, I knew it was supposed to be a spooky session for the purpose of Halloween with new characters. And when he had told us that originally, I thought, okay, we're going to play characters who wind up getting killed at the end. But between like us getting so into the characters and then him getting into the characters and being like, you know what, maybe we need to like keep these characters for the rest of the campaign, he lulled me into a false sense of security so that it was very upsetting when these characters that we had quickly grown attached to were killed. It was very fun. Good stuff. I can't wait to find out what happens next. What's the current situation in the castle? 'Tis quite a story thou hast told, Avatar. Perhaps thou shouldst share it with Nystul. He may have heard of this Praecor Loth. Is there aught else you wish to know? Nary now, thank thee. And do not forget, Nystul wishes thee to be watchful for something which might tell us more about the casting of this spell on our castle. Yeah, my whole thing, Miranda, is I'm trying to deal with this spell. Is that Julia? No, it's just a guard. In her Julia cosplay. Okay. I got a train. Hey, Charles. Hey, Lord British. I wonder if Lord British has any new dialogue. Actually, I should check everyone. Your pardon, sir. I must leave thee. Because he's got nothing to say. Yes, may I help thee? No, I must leave thee now. Is that Jeffrey? Sure is. Jeffrey! Oh, James. Kind of thee to drop in on me. I would fain spar with thee. It is always an honour to train the Avatar, James. Wouldst thou care to learn? Couldst thou teach me to better protect myself from foes? Come, let us spar. We do it. Shall we go another round? One moment. Oh, I can't toggle. I just want to make sure. Am I still... No, thank thee, Jeffrey. Am I still just using 1 point per training? Yes. In that case, I will do 2 points of defensive training. I would fain spar with thee. Could you teach me to better protect myself from foes? He does. Great. No, thank thee, Jeffrey. Thank thee very much indeed, Jeffrey. Alright. Gotta find Dupre, get some mace training, find Nystul, talk to him. And then, see if anybody else has any new dialogue. But Miranda was kind of heavily hinting. Only Nystul could possibly care about this latest update. Yes, my friend? Has there time to spar with me? Of course! I could do with the practice myself. Been working on the mace and axe these days. Oh, hey, Stupitsky! Thank you for subscribing! You can see how happy I am. Jumping up and down, although if I tried to do that now, my hip would be screaming at me. My stupid hip injury. For context here, right now, my feet are on the ground, I feel fine. I'm going to try to lift my right foot off the ground and fully extend my right knee. I can't. Arg. Okay, there. It's horrible. By all means, then, let us try at the mace. Shall we go another round? Yes, with the mace. No, thank thee. Nothing right now. I shall seek thee later, or see thee later, my friend. Let's go visit Julia in her comfy murder scene. Alright, that was Lady Troy's part of the comfy murder scene, where she was murdered. Yes, now you can participate in the Great Emoji Wars. Which is really the only perk of subscribing, besides getting my gratitude in exchange. I have need of thy prowess as an artisan. Teach me about mending items. I probably should like to learn about disarming traps, but it's a little late now to start specializing in something new. Yes, please, teach me more. One more mending. I love mending. I'll speak to thee later then. And now I should have... There's something to be said for the intangible benefits of subscribing. Because I have more of those to offer than tangibles. I love hitting things with a mace, Dupre. Just show me once more. Thanks, pal. Whoops. Pardon me, but I must be going. Alright, let's go talk to Nystul. See if he has any thoughts on what we might do with his horn. In all of 2023, the non-James emojis, most of them were used twice, and then Rich was only used once. So then Rich made this a big gimmick on Friday, prompting Guided by Voices to subscribe to do 20 Rich emojis. And so now we have a contest with no stakes. to see who is going to get their emoji used the most this year. It'll probably still just turn out to be me. I have an inherent advantage because I'm always here. I'm the main guy. And also I'm the free one. I think anybody can use it.
So, 'tis true. Thou hast obtained the horn of Praecor Loth, a thing out of legend.
I mean, you know, the end of the year comes right around Christmas when Danielle does a bunch of baking. Maybe we'll apportion some of her baking on the basis of who wins the emoji wars. What wouldst thou say to me?
'Tis said that with this weapon, Praecor Loth did lord it over 100 battlefields, but that none but he could wield the weapon. If we are to enlist its force to shatter the gem, we must find some way to blow it. If there's nothing more, James, I must return to my work.
I shall speak to thee later then. Okay. I guess for now I'll store the horn in my room. But it sounds like it might be an essential, like, main quest item. And I kind of get the feeling. If I had to make a prediction right now, I'd say that we're going to learn about how to blow the horn in the last of the 8 worlds. Which might mean that Altara's quest is like a true ending kind of thing. Like we don't need to disrupt all of the places of power. I don't know. Where did I put the horn? I took the horn, right? Yes, here it is. All right, I'll just chuck this crucial item over there. Let me run to the mess hall and eat some more floor food, just in case fishing is broken now. If fishing just got Ultima 7'd, got black gated on me. Is there no food on the ground in the mess hall? What about in the storage room? Oh, it's not even ground food here. These are almost fresh. Tasty. And some corn. Take them all, just in case I can't fish anymore. Oh, jeez. Okay, well. Fine. I'll just finish eating everything. Jeez. Still not full. That's a rough position. Okay. Save. Okay, how's my gear looking? If my breastplate is merely serviceable and I'm better at repairing items, it's time to go back to the forge and see what I can do. And then I guess there's really nothing to be done but to try my mettle against Dorstag again. Or I guess I can go fight those Golems in Praecor Loth's tomb just for the sake of getting some experience and maybe some more good treasure. Okay, how's my helmet? Merely serviceable. No effect. No effect. Come on. No effect. Come on. Partially repaired. It's excellent. Perfect. Serviceable tower shield. Let's see if we can take that up a level. It's going to be hard. In fact, well, let's bank the successful fixing of the helmet then. Partially repaired. Partially repaired, and it's excellent. Keep banking it, but maybe this is finally the dreamed of day when I just fix everything without cheating. Fully repaired. Excellent. And I think it's just never possible to repair a jeweled weapon, but let's check. Cannot repair it. Oh, how about my gauntlets? They're excellent. Okay. That was my first ever... I saved a bunch, but I didn't actually use the saves. Well, here we are. No loads. Okay. Well, might as well set up in lore now. So I'm ready to cast the old light spell. And then it's time to get moving once more. How do I do it? Right. I have to go out. Down this way, over this way. Hopefully, holding out. I'm hoping against hope that I'll be able to fish this time. But what if fishing is just over for some reason? No, we're back. We are so back. Oh, hey, I'm too full. One for the road. Okay. Golem clubbing or try my luck with Dorstag? I want to try Dorstag again first. Which I believe is this one. Hey, hey. Oh, and I can do the quest with the dude. The wimpy wizard in training who wishes he was more impressive. He wants a flam rune, and I found one. And I didn't put it in my rune bag, from which I can never remove it. Zogith is his name, I think. Let's go check. Once more. There we go. Oh yeah, here's our wimpy wizard friend. Look at him. Hello again. Okay, art thou a mage? With whom wouldst thou barter with me? Okay, wait. No, okay. I don't wish to barter. I thought that didn't you want? Are you not the guy? Okay, let's see. Dost thou know Zarya? She's a very powerful mage. She strikes down her foes in the arena with fire and lightning before they can get close enough to lay a finger on her. Would that I had mastered such enchantments. Hast thou considered becoming her student? Indeed, I asked if she might teach me of the mystic arts, but none would help another down here, unless it be through the service rendered by a slave under master, or for payment in gold. And where would I find gold, if not even food enough to eat? Perhaps I can help thee. There we go. Wouldst thou help me with the casting? If thou couldst bring me a flam rune, I'd be eternally in thy debt. Well, that sounds good to me. Here, have this one. Thank thee. This will help me immensely. I cannot think out how to repay thee properly unless... I've only recently developed a new spell, which I have kept secret from all. Wouldst thou hear of it? I mean, sure. It increases one's prowess in combat. I call it Valor, and its runes are Quas an Cor. Well, that sounds promising. Let me just make a note of that. I probably just can't cast it, but I thank thee, Zolgith. Let's find out then. I'll save. Going against Dorstag here. Let's try it. Do I have all the stones? I think I do. Us, Whiz, Sanct, Quas, and Core, right? Backfires. And then I don't have enough mana. Okay. I would have to get better at casting, which perhaps I will someday. For now, not a spell. What is light called? It's not in lore? No, it's in lore. Oh, I just don't have... That's not lore. That's lore. I was trying to do in Cal. Is this something? This is nothing. There we go. Tiny little bit of light to navigate this horrible place. Oh, excuse me, madam. Sorry for running into you at full tilt while wearing full armor. Oh, I see. I didn't go in the way I thought I did. So I was looking to the wrong wall for the door. Okay. Well, we're going to give this a shot.
So, I hear you're a pretty tough fella, har. Maybe I'll have to pulverize you in person after all.
Well, then I challenged you to arena combat. Let's do this. Yeah, you and your stupid crossbow. If I land a hit on him, it's my best performance ever. Also, the fact that I'm not damaging my mace makes this my best performance ever, which is in itself a sad sign of the state of things. Can I poke him? No. Can I bash him? No. I just hit him good. He's still green, but I landed a hit. So that means when I try this again, because I'll try it a few times right now, even if this still doesn't seem promising. I'll take one of the purple potions. Yeah, I can hit him now. This is a fight that I can engage in. Okay. Okay. That's very promising. As they say, it's the definition of insanity to try the same thing over and over again expecting different results. But what if we did the same thing over and over again and get different results? I should probably have picked up a greater heal potion. I'll try them a few times here. And then failing that, I'll both go and see what I get from fighting those golems. And while I'm at that, I'll take some of my money and buy a greater heal potion over in Killorn Keep. With the different levels, it is difficult here to get much out of the backing up and coming forward strategy. Ooh, there's a nice hit. A palpable hit. But this guy obviously also has crazy hit points. Or crazy defense, so I'm just doing like 1 damage when I do hit him. But I can land hits consistently with this jeweled mace. It's not damaging my mace to hit him. We're getting there. We're on the path to defeating Dorstag and entering the final area in the Labyrinth of Worlds. I also still need to figure out where the place of power might be in Praecor Loth's tomb. Okay. Well, I can land a few hits. I cannot even get him to yellow eyes yet. Let me go. Let me come back with more stuff. I'm running out of places where I can go and fight people. I guess I can go back to the tomb of Praecor Loth and bash an endless array of skeletons. But I hate grinding, and that's a particularly boring form of grinding. A notably boring form of grinding. I should try on a... Hold on. What happens if I put on the perfect crown of Praecor Loth? I don't know. Like, it might be magical, but I need to get it identified. Maybe. Probably don't have enough money on me to both... Oh, I probably don't have enough money on me to do anything. I can't even get that greater heal potion. Okay. I don't think. I think it was 30 coins for that. Well, let's go to the tomb. Also, there's probably some money. Probably when I go to the, if I go to the tomb first, smash those golems, I'll probably find some more money. I have a use for money all of a sudden. I also have a bunch of money in my avatar room back in Castle British. But if I can avoid schlepping back there, I'd love to. This one? Yep. Getting the hang of things. Whoops, that was south. The golems are to the west. Oh, and there's a flame elemental. You know what? That'd be worth fighting too. Now I'm just here in the tomb for the sake of the smashing. Oh, okay. So it's up this way. Can I smash it? I'm not even sure I can, but let's try. Maybe the jeweled mace is magical. Looks like I am hitting it, but am I damaging it? I'll know if it ever gets yellow eyes. Yep. Okay, great. Not sure that means the jeweled mace is magical or just that I can't hit this thing now. I'm good enough at fighting. Boom. Defeated and, oh hey, another map canister that I will get no use out of at this point, probably. Unless, what if this, it's not impossible that this is the point. Copy it to my map. Well, out of curiosity, I don't need this anymore. So put it back on the ground. What did that add to the map? Yeah, it says to place objects, but I just wasn't getting anything out of the placing of objects. Shows you where the fireballs come from. Ah, well. Would have been lovely if it annotated, here's the Guardian's place of power. What if this is the Guardian's place of power? No. And yet, there's also, like, down here. I can't remember. No, there's not even a place down here to, like, get out of the water, is there? No. Oh, I can cast the spell while swimming and confirm that it has no noticeable effect. Okay. Fair enough. How am I doing experience point wise? I did get a new skill point for that kill. 800, 1600, 3200, 6400. Well, I mean, we're not on the Ultima. Official Ultima 8 level scale, obviously, so. Probably overthinking that. Oh, what does the message say? Find thee the map once whole, by my hand now 8 times parted, else face death, a land seldom traveled, seldom charted. Well, I know what that meant. It meant you get hints to all my traps and stuff. Okay. Well. Can I just take these? Without angering the golems? Is it because their watch has ended, or is it just because they'll become angered once I open it? Undamaged goblet. Red gem. Red potion. I think the red potion is good. Well, it definitely is. What does it do? I can't remember. But I have a record of it. Let me look. Red potion. Cure poison. Yeah, I'll hang on to that one. Put it in my fish bag, I guess. Golems are still peaceful. If you'll excuse me, gentlemen. Plate gauntlets, but I have plate gauntlets. Mine are excellent, not serviceable. And then some gems, which I don't really care about. Ah, well. Yeah, it's literally just the blood squeezed out of a bunch of leeches. Which, for some reason, has the same effect as using leeches. Okay. Well, I was hoping there'd be some gold in there. Or somewhere down here. Okay. Don't have any good ideas for where the Guardian's place of power here might be, or line of power, or whatever you call it. Could it be so simple that it's the entrance? The furthest you ever got? I think I tested that already. Yeah. Oh well. I'll figure that out in time. I hope. Well. I should go back and get some more money to make sure that I can purchase a potion. Because one healing potion will probably be extremely helpful to have on hand if I'm going to try and fight Dorstag. my room where I keep all my gold and my like precious items that are crucial to the fight against Dorstag. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. No, just a guard. Ah, whatever. No, but perhaps I should. Perhaps I should indeed. I'll just take it all. Can I carry it all? Yep. Okay, let's go spend some of this money. I might finally get into a situation where I start thinking, oh man, why didn't I keep more money when I was constantly finding money? But if it comes to it, I can crawl back looking for that money. But yeah, you know, if we can just have a diplomatic solution with Dorstag, I don't know why I wouldn't go for it. Or if I can bait him into letting me pick the challenge, maybe there's a better spot to fight him. Oh, totally botched that. Oh, no, I'm still too full. Excellent. Haven't worked up an appetite at all. No, wait, the Pits of Carnage are this one. Oh. This one. There we go. Okay. I'm on the right track, right? Yes. Excellent. Wait, I didn't do the thing I said I'd do. Well, I'm here now. Try the dialogues and just try one more go at just having it work. I see I have earned thy respect. Come then, if you challenge me, I'll give you my word I'll accept this time. Thou hast no stomach to issue the challenge thyself. I can see you don't know how to behave honorably when dealing with real men. Let's try this again. I see I have earned thy respect. Well, I might scar thy other cheek. What? Oh, hey, he did it. I can't have a choice. I challenge you to face me in the arena. Then it is my choice. Wait, hold on. Methinks thy temper has cost thee. Alright, you tricked me into having the choice of arenas, but I'll gut you like a pig regardless. Well, if you like fire, I choose water. Face me, you dog. Oh, this one's not. Where are you hiding? There you go. Okay, so this one does work much better for the forwards and backwards combat strategy. That's promising. Probably the other ones will work even better. We're not trying to fight on ice. Oh, you and your crossbow. Having way worse luck hitting him, though. Although he's having way worse luck hitting me. Jeez. Just hit him, Avatar. This is going way, way worse from a landing hits perspective, even if I'm lasting way longer in the fight. Maybe I'll just randomly have better luck bashing. I don't see why that would happen, though. What about poking? There we go. Oh, but not really. One successful poke. At least to reconfirm he doesn't become invincible in the water place, even if he might as well. Jeez. This is like a first level fight in Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition. Just everybody missing every time and taking forever. This is just painfully uncompelling. Oh, landed a hit. Probably not going to turn this one around and beat him right now, though. I should go just provoke the golems. Since they're probably the last, like, obviously I guess I could provoke all those dread spiders, but they're like living things in a way the golems aren't, so it feels worse to randomly attack something peaceful that way. Come on, Avatar. Alright, forget it. All bashing for the rest until I'm finally defeated here. Okay. I hate you, Dorstag. But you win. Very well. Very well. Okay. One thing I'm going to give a shot here, too. Just once. Quas and core. Not enough mana even. Well, hold on. If I can get the spell to cast. No, it's just gonna backfire because I'm not good enough. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It sucks. But I accept it. Let me go buy that healing potion I was talking about. And I'll go club those golems. Those peaceful golems. Don't feel great about it, but I'm trying to save the world here. And really, it's going to be kind of boring for the golems now. Because no one's going to be coming to raid the tomb of Praecor Loth anymore. There's no ghosts around to talk to. Or skeletons. Yes, I'm rationalizing here. Trying to make myself feel better about killing skeletons. Ah, man. So bad at leaving this place. How am I for time? Gotta stop pretty soon. But it would be just great if it all came together and I beat Dorstag. So, or at least if I left myself in a position where I thought next time, if I go fight Dorstag, you know, get a different feel. Have, you know, I'll have a reason to be optimistic. What's this one? Oh no, what have I done? Okay. So the killer and keep is like this one? Haha. Merzan. Ah, James! Glad to see you again. Are the fairies dancing, or is that a jingle I hear in your coin pouch? Perhaps you've come to make a purchase? Aye, indeed I have. Tasty potions. Actually, hold on. I must be going now. Because I'm sorry, pal. I'm about to gimmick you. I'm curious about this crown, but I don't want to spend the item identification price, only to find out it's nothing. Yeah, 25 gold, I know. That's a crown. No, that is all. Must be going now. Praecor Loth does not have a magical crown. Indeed I have. Tell me about your potions. Yeah, if it pleases you, tell me about the expensive ones first. Greater heal, 35 gold. I'll take it. Okay, must be going now. But sure, if I ever want someone to take my money, pal, you know I'll come right to you. It's quite literally true. I have no use for anything anybody else has ever offered to sell me. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. So, Loth's tomb is this one? Yep. Alright, I'm sorry, golems, but sometimes it's just gotta be like that. I mean, there's 3 of them. They might just kill me. And he serves me right, you know? Oh, hey. No, if they're gonna aggro one at a time, that's great news. Oh no. No. They're all angry. They're not so tough anymore though. They hit hard. Alright, and they're very bashable, aren't they? If I can gain a level. Oh boy, that'll be great. Oof. Gotta actually use some basic tactics for fighting this guy. Oh, come on. It's playing the victory music. He's got the red eyes. Just die. There. No level up. Did I gain some skill points, though? I've got 3. Well, the big problem I'm having is that I can't hit Dorstag consistently. So, let's run home. Banish all guilt. I'm doing this for the cause. Those golems never hurt anybody, but they also are just golems. Just animated stone. Or metal and clay, or earth, or whatever. Still full. Excellent. Not gonna sleep just yet. Might as well sleep in my own warm bed. Don't even really need to look at the clock to know, because like approaching 3 hours, which I'm not quite doing yet, but I'm getting close to. Like, I can feel it. There's only so much of this game and its peculiar visual impact on me that I can stand. Alright, Dupre. You in here, buddy? Yeah. Drinking by himself in the dark. Time to spar with me? Let's mace it. Let's continue. Damn it! Damn it! I accidentally wasted a point in axe. That's painful. I have the points, right? Or do I have to bash the golems again? I have to bash the friggin' golems again. Ain't that a kick in the teeth? Okay. Well, sorry, fellas. Hopefully this goes even faster. One bashed. Come on. You can do it, Avatar. Yes. Okay. Very good. You know what? I want to go up. I'm going to go up a level here. Back to that inexplicable secret area. Here. I'm going to check it really quickly. It just feels like it should be the Guardian's place of power. Maybe I didn't stand in the right spot. Maybe I missed a secret door and opens to another little spot. Feels like there must have been something about it, right? I guess there's no law that says there has to be. You're allowed to have red herrings in your mystery, but... Okay. So, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn left, turn left. Okay. Right, 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 left. Right. 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 Left. Left. There we go, down to here. This weird spot. What was there here? I can't even recall. I fought some things here. Guardian signet ring, kind of thing that makes you think, surely this was the Guardian's place of power. Are there secret doors? No, it's nothing. So weird. Okay, well, we've done the ugly business. But wait a minute. Is that another map scrap? What if eventually the map scraps tell me something? My gut tells me no. No, it's just the one that I got last time. Mystifying. So, yeah. I don't even know what I lean towards as the answer to where the Guardian's place of power is now. I'm going to heal up through sleeping and then feasting on sewerfish. Very good. Fully rested. There. Fully fed. I guess I'll use this until I get out of the spell suppression zone. Wait, I didn't go back. I didn't go back and spend the points. Okay. Go back, spend the points, not so hastily that I spend them on stuff I don't want. And then try our luck against Dorstag and wrap up for the week. You know, really, couldn't Dupre have said something like, when I was like, Axe, Couldn't he have been like, hold on, Avatar. You're carrying a mace, and we've been training with the mace this whole time. Do you really want to branch out to axe use? Mace. Continue. Mace. Oh, I didn't get any more skill points that time. Oh, what a shame. I'll see you later. At least I got one. Is that because I haven't done the flame elemental either? I don't even want to think about it. Forget it. Let's try our luck with Dorstag. I'll struggle through grinding skill points on skeletons or what have you next time. Okay. Light up, you stupid gem face. Thank you. Sorry that I called you stupid. Oh, that's south. There's north. Let's challenge him in the earth battlefield this time. Absolutely. Absolutely. The best kind of hint is the hint that says, hey, you said the thing out loud and then forgot about it. Yep. Okay. Oh man. And then his specter, the ghost that was trying to get in, like, described a bunch of places that he got to me, didn't he? Okay. Well, that's good. Because that means next time I will have to, you know, if I'm still just not getting anywhere with Dorstag, well, there's another thing that I can apply myself to. You sure? I might scar the other cheek. Haha! Your temper is costly. I choose the arena of Earth. Alright, where are you, jerk? Hey, this purple potion did something different. Oh no, and then I canceled it. Oh, it's flameproof. Well, flameproof is no help. I hope... Does this one resist blows? Yes, it is. Okay. See, I've earned thy respect. Oh, what if I scar thy other cheek? Your pretty cheeks, Dorstag. Oh, my choice of arena. Yes, I did trick you. And it's very quite possible that you're gonna gut me like a pig. I acknowledge that. Hey, Abra. It's not time yet. Where are you, pal? Oh, this lousy jerk. Is he in the stands somewhere? At least he's... Oh, there he is. Place of power is in the northeast corner of level 3, isn't it? I guess we'll find out next week. Oh, trying to flee the pits? You yella. Oh, you lousy jerk. Get back in here. I don't want to provoke someone else into joining the fight on Dorstag's side. Even if they're much easier to beat than him. Eh, little hits. Every little bit counts. And this is definitely the best place for using this strategy. Or these tactics. The only tactics available to the melee fighter. Hi, Abra. Oh, I know, sweetie. I wish we were hanging out too. But I'm busy right now. Hanging out with people I've never even seen. Well, he's doing terribly against me, at least. How many bolts does this guy carry on him? I wonder if it would be harder to explain the... I mean, really, you can't explain either concept. But would Abra have an easier time wrapping her head around the idea? He must. I would think that he's bound by an inventory. But who knows? Also, it doesn't really seem like a big deal. He doesn't seem to do much damage to me with his... Okay. Let's try again to hit a bash. Not on the... Okay. Ceiling's too low. I'm gonna damage my jeweled mace. Abra has... The only two things I can ever remember Abra showing much interest in on a screen are Robotron 2084, which she absolutely loved when she was a kitten. I was playing that on MAME a lot back then, and whenever she heard the initialization, like the boot up sounds, she would come running from wherever she was in the apartment, hop up on my lap, and like put her face right up against the screen. It was just the exact right kind of like little moving shapes everywhere. And then separately, one time I remember I was watching Samurai Jack, and she got up on the come down here. I was watching Samurai Jack, and she got up on the back of the couch, and was watching, like looking at the screen, and then it got to a point where like a really dramatic thing happened, and there was a loud noise, and like, you know, the action reached its high point, and I looked back at her, and she had like clasped her claws into the top of the couch and like perked right up, and her ears were up, and she was so excited. I doubt that she knew what's going on, because I think even if they could recognize objects on screen, which I think they must be able to, because like I've heard of other cats being like fascinated to watch shows that have cats in them. But even if they can recognize objects, I think that montage would be very difficult to understand for a cat. My resist blows is worn off, and he is certainly landing more blows. That might have been like a greater resist blows potion. Well, not only is my hitting him luck getting worse, but last time I hit him, he was still on green eyes. Not promising. I haven't used my greater heal. We can do this for a long time. For better or worse. I think he might be out of ammo. Nope. Be nice if during the brief moments where he switched to the crossbow, he was more hittable. You would think you would put yourself at a combat disadvantage. Switching weapons mid-fight. Is she in it? Is she in the fight now? Thought maybe higher ground. No, no luck. The really frustrating part is just how boring this is. And how little influence I have over my fate here. I'm pretty good at the defense now, at least, so absolutely the focus of training now is just on hitting. I bet that this is very probably, it seems, like the hardest fight in melee fighting. Well, let's extend it. Let's keep it going for another 20 minutes. Okay, gotta go back to some poking, just to try to get a hit in. Is there some hidden stamina thing? Just you swung your mace too much, you can't do it effectively anymore? Yeah, I should have realized, because I tried to follow that specter, the guardian specter in the tomb. On that level, he was all like, I dropped a key in this very specific spot. which was describing the northeast part of the maze. This is absurd. Like, come on, man. Can we just call it a draw? I'll give you something of value, and you give me your mace, your gem. Sorry. Ah, there you got a nice palpable hit on me. Okay, fine. I'm finished. I could separately, I suppose, grind up my casting so I can use that combat prowess spell. Egad. Okay, that's enough for today. But we're getting there. We made it through Praecor Loth's tomb. We got the horn. The horn is obviously the completing the main quest kind of thing. Although I also want to complete the places of power, lines of power sub-quest before I do that. Seems very, very likely that Dorstag's gem opens the final thing, but also that the final thing takes us to a place where we can learn how to use the Horn of Praecor Loth, even though we don't have his mighty lungs. We're on the path. I think I said a month ago that I thought we're on track to beat this by the end of February, and I think that's true. So, you know what? Let me be kind to myself by renaming this Active Save so I know where to start next time. And, yeah. Okay. Cool. We're getting there. Bit by bit. It's a really fun game. I'm really glad to be checking it out. All of my impatience to end the game none of it has anything to do with the game itself, which I'm still having just as much fun with. And it's all just about wanting to get other games started. Want to do Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire. Want to do that World 1-1, whole World of 1-1 variations that British has told me about in Mario Maker 2. Want to finally do that. Want to do Starflight 2 if I can possibly fit it in. I'd like to check out Against the Storm. There's so much stuff I want to do. I got Super Mario RPG Remake for Christmas. That'd be a fun one to do. I don't know. Lots of stuff I'd like to do. And we will. But for now, we're going to keep on keeping on. We're going to save Britannia, foil the Guardian schemes yet again, once and for all, and then maybe 3 more times after this. We're going to do it. We're on the path. It's all coming together bit by bit. So check it out. Tuesday evening, Buddy Greg will be over here. And we're picking up our exploration of the beat-em-up genre, playing more arcade beat-em-ups of the late 80s. The final one of 1988 that we haven't played, Jaleco's Takeda Shingen. And then I don't know what else. I gotta look at the list and figure it out and get us all set up for Tuesday. Come Friday night Frosthaven. I got out over my skis. I said Michaela would finally be joining us, but she can't for this one because she's got some plans. So we'll carry on, just the 3 of us. Me, Rich, and Greg. Excellent. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be doing more RPGing next weekend if all goes according to plan. So maybe I'll learn some more about what the hell was happening with those clones and the triplets and the mysterious time loop. And why did my character's form appear there? All that kind of stuff. Looking forward to that. So I'll update you on that. Not next week, but the weekend after. Then, what else is going on? Next Saturday, I took a 1-week intermission from the King's Quest saga, but we're going back. King's Quest 7, The Princeless Bride, where Princess Rosella and Queen Valinus will team up to do some kind of adventure, presumably to save King Graham from an evil wizard, but I don't know. I've never played it. I never really read much about it. So I'm looking forward to diving into that, finding out, and then on the other side of that, King's Quest 8 looms. But what are you going to do? It'd be silly not to play the 8th one when you've played the first 7 in a row. So I'll slog through that as well. All in good time. And then before you know it, it's Sunday. And it's iffy because we're probably doing the tabletop, but if I can do the tabletop and get a couple hours of this in, I absolutely will. If not, it'll be a fortnight hence. More of that Labyrinth of Worlds, getting a little bit closer every time. We're closer still. We finished the Tomb of Praecor Loth, and if we haven't killed Dorstag yet, we know we're going to one day. So hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, can't hear my voice, I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, that we're just slugging the same guy again and again, backhand with our mace together. Take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you